Good morning, good evening, or good day, and welcome to the worldwide broadcast of the 14th A.G.M. Annual General Meetup of Life Advice PLC next Tuesday. We're being broadcast live in 3D on every pub TV screen across the globe. As always, I will be acting as chair. I'm Dr. Pam Zeus Landesman, and at my side is Vice Chair Mr. Derek Electric Shoehorn. As well as that, we're joined by our usual team, the cameramen Daniel and Philippa, and right beside them, Judy, our stenographer. She'll be taking minutes throughout. I've been thinking a lot about this AGM and which online advice guru should be included in our starting five today. Obviously, you've got Derek and I up top, but without an experienced back three, it'd be game over. That's why I'm very excited to pass you over to Derek to introduce our three special guests.
Thank you, Doc. First up, we are joined live via Zoom by Richard Herring, CEO of the Seagull Fraternity. Richard is a former guest of the channel and a graduate of University of Sussex, majoring in politics. Great to have you with us again, Richard.
Thank you, Derek. Death to all humans, especially you, Dr. Pam.
I'm not human.
Next up, we have Novak Djokovic, former tennis player and star of our explosive interview back in December 2021, before anybody had even heard of him. Novak joins us down the line.
G'day, Life Advisors. Peace and fucking love. Look forward to an annual general piss-up like never before. Cheers. Nice.
Okay, Novak. Last and in some ways least, we have Steve Service. Steve has appeared on the channel multiple times before. He's back, and we will turn to him for the opening words of the AGM. Steve Service, over to you.
Hi, hello, Steve Service here. I'd like to thank Derek Shoehorn and Dr. Pam Landesman for their generous invitation to join you today. The annual General Meetup is an important event, not only for the Life Advice channel and the infrastructure surrounding it, but also for the economy as a whole. I only wish I could be there in person, but I'm screwed to the ground.
Greetings, Steve. Now that everyone's been introduced, I can bring up the minutes from last year's meeting. I swear that these are a true and accurate record of last year's proceedings. Can I get a second?
Aye.
And are there any matters arising from last year's minutes?
Yeah, Doc, shouldn't that be to whom it may concern in paragraph 55?
You're quite right, Derek. I'll just get Judy to amend that. These minutes are, of course, completely confidential and can be viewed at pamland.net and the British Library. Now, apologies for absences. Our usual secretary, Her Royal Highness the Queen, is busy planning her funeral and sends her apologies. Ant Middleton and the whole cast of SAS Who Dares Wins, again, are no-shows, and of course, Diego Maradona. Okay, that being said, Derek, why don't you get the ball rolling on item 1 on the agenda, a précis of the channel's subscriber attention and market share.
Thanks, Doc. Great to be here for the 14th FGM. I've been looking into the stats from last year, and they are encouraging. As you can see from this graphic, our female subscriber count is down at 0%, which seems on the face of it like a disappointing figure until you examine our male subscriber count, which is up at 100%. This means that the channel is currently viewed by 100% of the men on Earth. Some of these guys jog at least 15 miles to get their advice fix, and with a global male population of 3.9 billion, that makes us the most popular self-help channel on YouTube.
Super news. Derek, can I take a closer look?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Terrific. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, item 2. Tell us about our progress on our attempt to pare the viewership down to 1 lone elite subscriber.
It's not going good. Since putting out that appeal, we have gained subscribers on an almost weekly basis. If things don't slow down soon, I don't know, I think we're going to have to take some drastic action.
Okay, let the minutes show that drastic action may be required, and put in italics, and you know what that means. Item 3, we need to update the board members on our efforts in rolling out our urban fox hunting program across the UK.
Yeah, this is the program to equip the hard working class families of Britain with attack dogs and BMXs for fox hunting. We're now in 31 counties across the country with our network of kennels and bike shops, which has been a welcome distraction for many in these troubled times.
That's inspiring for us all. So on to item 5 on the agenda, a motion to ensure all professional athletes have sole dominion over their own bodies to act as they wish in relation to medical intervention. Hey mate, Novak here. My advice to all the viewers out there is don't worry about the last year or whatever the fuck it was. Look at the future. You got to live in the fucking future. All it took was a little bit of prison time for me to figure that out. I'm a futuristic bloke, but even I'm not futuristic enough. There are gurus in here that are even more futuristic than I am. Lucky I could sneak in a few fucking beers because none of them fucking drink.
So you don't feel like it's interrupted your momentum going into the season?
Oh, mate, I don't give a shit. I own 4 cars. And look, if the Aussies want to have their little tennis tournament without me, so be it. I don't want to fucking get into an argument about it in court. I want to be on court, not in court, you know what I mean? I'll be back like a bad back.
Really, you sound very confident.
Oh, look, fuck. I don't know. I measure these things in prison time, and I'm futuristic, but I'm not that futuristic that I can see the fucking future. All I'd say is, as a fucking Serb, I don't like the look of it. That's all I'll fucking say. Listen, guys, good luck with the A.G.M. Love. Ace!
Thank you, Novak. Futuristic food for thought there. Doc, next item on the agenda?
Item 6 simply states, Ian. Yes, hello. Ian McGilchrist here, ready to offer any advice I can.
Hello, Ian. Great to have you back. You've studied our accounts in depth, I believe. What insights can you offer?
Well, you've made huge strides in the development of your channel, and the financial benefits across a number of metrics are clear, but I would advise you to take a second look at strengthening the channel's ethical foundations.
Okay, why so?
Because you can charge more for that.
Got it. Any more motions to add, Ian?
Only my invoice from last time.
Great, thanks, Mac. Now let's take a look at a motion from a subscriber. Dear Life Advice, I have been committed to your channel since the start, and I've watched every upload, even the shit ones. Can you offer any additional information about YouTube addiction, crippling self-doubt, and bankruptcy? And that's from Sweet Caroline.
Okay, I wouldn't worry about it, Caroline. 99 times out of 10, these things blow over. So I just concentrate on your sleep sprints, swim your daily marathon, and ignore all distractions. And look after yourself physically and mentally. Remember, the most important bone in your body is your brain.
Great advice, Doc. Now, moving along to item 7 on the agenda. Hi, hello, Steve Service here with what I think is an important message. The economy is ailing. I work part-time as a self-service checkout, alongside my full-time commitments, my clients. And I can tell you that people are getting a lot less fruit for their money these days. I believe in a body-based solution to these problems. We've got to approach these times with an open heart. This annual general meetup is a time to take stock, to breathe and feel into the body. You've got to really feel that anguish when your card is declined. You've got to breathe into the humiliation of your poverty. That way, you can really get on in the world and really be your own boss. It's an easy cop-out to say, hey, I can't afford this chicken. You can breathe and feel your way through that and out the other side. That's it from me. I want to send my love with a warm spirit to Novak Djokovic, Richard Herring, and all the other practitioners at Life Advice.
Thank you, Stephen. In fact, I'd like to salute everyone that's been on the channel this year. Whether you've written in, left us a voicemail, or appeared in person, it takes a lot of bravery to do something like that. Maybe not as much as the guy who stood in front of a tank in Chinaman Square, but a lot. We appreciate that it's a white-hot intellectual pressure cooker we have here, so thank you all for being here and not taking any cheat days.
That goes for #MeToo. This year has been the happiest year of my life by far, which is impressive because my life has been excellent. It's important also to give due respect to our sponsors. Sponsors.com. When you need a sponsor pronto, visit sponsors.com, where you'll find a list of the best sponsors in your price range. All sponsors are listed in order of ethical integrity, so you can find a sponsor that suits you. Sponsors.com. You need us more than we need you.
Hear, hear. And be sure to rewatch this video and write it down verbatim to reveal a hidden code for free entry into a prize draw. Now, we've actually come to the final point on the agenda. Simply any other business. Anything?
Yeah, keep growing.
No cheat days.
Death to all humans.